Mr. Comics 89 here with 3 unboxings. So today was one of those days when everything decided to show up at once. So, you know, would have been here sooner, but may have delivered on Sunday. So we will start with this one, since I've been waiting the longest for this one. So I bought this from Epic Collectibles in the city of Industry, California. It's a Funko Pop, obviously. It's not a comic book. I pre-ordered it. So they were I was originally supposed to get one this a couple days after it came out, but a snafu happened when they accidentally, I guess the person that reached out and explained to me that somehow my box shipped out without the shipping label, so it was lost, who knows where. So he reached out to me and said, okay, we can do a couple of options. We can give you a full refund. We can give you a 50% refund and send you a damaged pop, or you can wait for a shipment to come in next week, on this day, and get the pop you want. I said, well, I like to wait because I wanted the pop I want. So, and then they said, okay, we're still going to give you a 25% refund, partial refund for any inconvenience and trouble. And they later, when shipping delays caused my pop to be even later arriving to me, they reached out again and said, we're going to give you 50%. We're going to give you an extra 50%. So I paid $43 for this pop, I think, or something like that originally. So now I just paid just over $20 for it, which is coincidentally what they're offering for it now, or what they're selling for it now. So might not be much of a discount. They're still giving it to me what they would be anyway. But I just so wanted it here, and this looks awesome. This is a sick pop. I love this. So here's the card. Epic Collectibles, epiccollectibles.com. And here, anyone wants to QR them, you can do it there. Hopefully you can do it there. So, or maybe it's not them, maybe it's Funko thing in general. Anyway, it is what it is. Alright, without further ado, it is the 2020 Fall Convention of the New York Comic Con, I believe, but it's the Red Goblin Funko Pop. This is sick. I love all this red. This is so cool. I loved the Red Goblin when I first saw him and go down swinging and all that. In fact, I'm hard pressed to consider whether Green Goblin or Red Goblin is my favorite Spider-Man villain, because I know he's a temporary one, not like Green Goblin where he always comes back. But I just love the red, all the strengths and none of the weaknesses of Carnage and Norman put together. They're just sick and all that. So this looks so good with up there next to my Mark Bagley signed ASM 800 Mark Bagley cover 9.6. So it's awesome. Sick. We will take you down, and you are going right up there next to Venomized Green Goblin. I don't have a regular Green Goblin pop, not yet, but I don't know if I really want a regular Green Goblin because I think he's too cutesy. And we'll do this one next. This is from Southern Comic Geek. I asked him to keep an eye for a pop for me since I didn't see it originally at my Walgreens. I since saw it, and I bought a second one. So I'm thinking about giving one of this pop or the other one to my son for Christmas. So we'll see what condition this one is. because since one of the things he asked for was Funko Pops for Christmas. Alright. This one looks in better condition. So far, at least. Alright. It is Infinity Warp's Supreme Soldier, the Walgreens exclusive. So, like I said, when I originally went to Walgreens, I originally saw Iron Hammer and only Iron Hammer there. And none of Supreme Soldier or Arc Knight. But then when I went back one time or whatever, right after I asked Southern to keep an eye on this for me, I found, you know, Soldier Supreme and Arc Knight in Walgreens. I bought them. You know, so I said, but I still bought this from Southern since I asked him to get it for me, and I didn't want to just say, well, you wasted your money, sorry, and all that. I honored a purchase, you know, in a way. So I paid it. I paid Southern for it, and all that. Now I can give the duplicate to my son for Christmas. So, pretty sure he'll like that. Alright. It's been a while since I bought a graded comic book, so I've wanted this particular comic book graded for a while, ever since I saw it. And well, I just never wanted to do it because I wanted to do it CGC. Because I wanted the better label, because CGC is my favorite label, and I wanted my favorite label on this book. But when I came across this one on eBay, because I was just looking at it, because there's a couple of variants, at least I think there's 5 prints of this book, and so I was like, well, which one do I get? Well, no, 6. 6, I believe, including, well, 5 or 6. Anyway. Look at that. Sounds like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith with, you know, Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie. 5, 6. But so I got this here. So it was like I had 1 edition, 2 editions, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. I had at least 3 of the prints. Because one's a regular Spider-Man cover, Amazing Spider-Man cover, and the other are 2 variants. But I couldn't pass up this one for this price, because I bought the other one raw from mycomicshop.com, and I didn't know, I don't think it's going to come back at 9.8. But I wanted a 9.8 in this book, so it was a matter of which variant do I get in that 9.8. And after much debate, you know, I spent all day, I think this is on Friday or Thursday, you know, a couple days ago. This is Monday as I'm filming this. I decided to go with this print because I think it just was symbolic. And I'll explain a little more in a second. Okay. Cardboard, wrapped in bubble wrap, wrapped in brown paper. Box was solid arriving here, so I am very confident that this book is undamaged. You know, so I paid $59.60 something. So I paid $60, I believe, for it. So with grading, I would have spent $20, $18 actually going with this company. So I probably spent a bit more for it if I had just bought the book myself, hoping for a 9.8. It turned out to be a 9.8. That is gorgeous. This is the new CBCS. This is the new CBCS case that I'm feeling for the first time, and this is gorgeous. I love their new case. Well, almost love it perfectly. There's the only thing that make it anything better was just that white little box that CGC has this numberings on. Here, I'm going to get it out of the plastic so that you have an undistracted view. Oops, don't want to do that. Alright. Nice. Okay. So the book, without further ado, and is Amazing Spider-Man 583 5th print variant. It is the 9.8 CBCS. It's the Obama cover, President Obama cover. So I don't care what your politics are. You know, I'm not here to endorse mine. I'm not here, you know, and all that. So your opinion, your politics, and your opinion, is yours. And this is one of my favorite presidents. I'm sorry, if you're against that, I'm sorry. I like President Obama, and I decided to go with this cover because I like the blue of the background and the Lincoln Memorial, with Spider-Man. Because I read a book. I'm not sure if it was The World as It Is by Ben Rhodes, a biography on Obama's presidency, or I think it's The Audacity to Win, written by Obama's former campaign manager. But I think it was a concert right before Obama was elected president, after he was elected president, right before he was sworn in, some sort of concert at the Lincoln Memorial, and he looked over at Obama and saw him looking at Lincoln's statue, on the Lincoln Memorial, and all that. And just whatever that meant and all that, just that moment there, that moment I thought about in that book. I forget what book it's from, but I thought about that moment that I read. And that's why I decided to go with this book. All for politics, not saying anything else. So, it is what it is. So, but I had to have it at 9.8 because he is one of my favorite presidents, and I deeply respect the man. So, everyone's opinion, everyone has a right to their opinion, and you're welcome to it. I just don't mix politics with my comic book and Funko Pop channel because this is about that, not politics. So really like this. And I love the new cases for CBCS. This thing is solid. They weren't lying or whatever. There's definitely a big difference between the old cases and the new cases. Because this is my Batman Beyond CBCS 9.8. Oop, didn't mean to do that. I think the numbering is slightly bigger. And I just love the solidness of it. This is really cool. Very clean, solid. Looks like one kind of scratch, maybe down there, right below. Kind of goes along with the bottom of his hand. But it is what it is, so I like this. And there's also a very cool story that goes along with the Obama covers. And so I will share a link to a podcast. It's called The Amazing Spider Talk. They're a Spider-Man podcast. They did an interview with is he here? He was an editor. Todd something, I believe. But he was an assistant editor on Amazing Spider-Man at the time. And there's a cool story with that. So if you like Spider-Man podcasts or don't mind listening to it, they talk about the Obama cover and Marvel and all that. So if you're interested in that story, I will submit the link down below. If you don't care because it mentions politics, feel free to skip it. So, like I said, really cool. A Soldier Supreme Funko Pop and a Red Goblin Funko Pop. That is sick. It looks so good up there. That's so good up there. Man, that looks so good up there. And my Amazing Spider-Man 9.8. So, really excited to have that. So, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked it. And hope you didn't mind my what should I say, brief flirtation with politics because it's a political figure on a cover of a comic book. So, again, I apologize if you don't support him or you didn't support him or whatnot. So I apologize if I offended you in any way. I hope you guys will still like the video, and if you're a subscriber, you will still be a subscriber to my channel because I deeply appreciate you guys, and I do not venture into politics because I don't want to step on any toes. Alright, so that's it. So please hit the like button if you like this video, leave a comment on what you think, hell, as long as it's a civil comment, you can let me have it, I don't like politics mentioned on your channel. As long as it's civil, feel free to leave a comment. And yeah, hit that sub button if you like my video and like my channel. So stay tuned for more. So till next time, stay safe out there during this pandemic still. And as always, happy collecting. Till next time, Mr. Comics signing off. Take care, everyone, and have a good night.